Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. If you're just joining us, we've been discussing the brand new Sherman Phoenix, which is a model of healing for our city. The goal is to generate positive economic and social returns in communities of color. My next guest, they represent Honeybee Sage Wellness and Apothecary. Meshika, Stewart, and Angela Mallett, they're the founders who are working hard to create an environment of education for natural remedies. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you both for being here. And I'm excited to hear more about Honeybee.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So Honeybee Sage Wellness and Apothecary is an herbal apothecary and wellness hub. We have over 130 medicinal herbs in stock. The term apothecary actually means, the root of it is a place to store things. So apothecary was a term that was used to describe what we now call pharmacies prior to medicine being drugs and pharmaceuticals. It was more rooted in homeopathy and herbs during the time that the pharmacies were called apothecaries. So that is what we are.
So we all learned a little something right there. So thank you for teaching. And really, you guys as business partners, you are an accountant.
I am.
So everybody needs a good accountant in the business, that's for sure. And then you do like the massages and different things of that nature. So this is a great time to kind of break down some of the services that you offer.
Yeah, I'm a massage therapist by trade. I'm also a doula. So I help women through pregnancy, labor and delivery, and postpartum. And I also am a Reiki healer. So that's energy work that I do. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Yeah. And you ladies have come together and brought your business to the Sherman Phoenix. Talk about what it all means for you to be a part of this group.
It's
inaugural
amazing.
group, I should say.
Very much amazing. We grew up together in church. We both relocated to different cities, and when we heard about what was going on in the Sherman Park area, it was very touching, and it brought us back home for our families and just community love. And since then, I think we see the welcoming in the Sherman Phoenix with the community and with the other tenants. It's just abundant love, and that's what we want to offer.
Yes, and I've mentioned several times that this is all housed in the former BMO Harris Bank, and so when I did my visit and my walk around, I noticed you guys were in the vault. I was like, how cool is that?
Health as well.
So, so I'm just as interested, you know, did you get to choose that spot?
So I chose it in my mind. When I first did the tour of the Phoenix, everything, the demo hadn't even been done yet. There was still like the burnt remnants hanging. And so I kept asking Joanne about the vault. And at the time, the commercial kitchen was going there. And so when we got through all of the meetings with the final meeting with the design team where we had to sign on as tenants, they said, well, we know something else was going in the vault, but we think that your space would be most apropos. So I was so elated. There was no question after that.
Yeah,
I mean, I was there, but
I was all in your window like, is that loose leaf tea?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, so
It is
all
loose
of
leaf tea. I'm
the
excited.
herbs we use to blend teas. Some of them can be used to support different systems and conditions, heal different conditions in the body, but some of them are just feel good, taste good. So we're making blends that will actually serve in the space, but we also invite herbalists in the community and people who are interested in healing with herbs and nutrition to come in and make up their own blends.
I love that. So both of you ladies have spent a lot of time down south. And so I say that because, you know, in this day and age, a lot of people have turned to pharmaceutical dependency, so to speak. And you guys are going back to the old school, you know, and I say down south because down south look different. You had an ailment, somebody had some kind of concoction to make it all better. So are you bringing that with you to the Honeybee Wellness?
Definitely.
Absolutely. We both have influences. And I'll let Meshika speak for herself, but my grandmother Angeline, who I'm named for, she would, you know, we never went to the doctor for earaches or ear infections. Put some sweet oil in that baby's ear and put cotton ball behind it, and the ear infection went away. And then I remember once my brother got stung by a wasp here in Milwaukee, and she was here, and she said, get some cigarette ashes and put it on it. charcoal is a drawing agent that draws out the sting and infection. So there were a lot of things that I kind of picked up along the way that piqued my interest as a child. And so I just kind of kept studying things surrounding healing with herbs and nutrition.
Okay.
Yeah, likewise. My grandmother Lily always told me stories about how they never went to the doctor. They would always kind of go out to the forest and come back with barks and leaves and herbs and brew that up to heal their kids. My mom reminded me when she was growing up, they would take cod liver oil at the beginning of the school year. And
Not
that
a good
was kind of their flu. It's not, but that was their flu shot. And they never got sick throughout the winter. So we really kind of want to go back to those natural remedies to heal ourselves because we believe in an overall mind, body, and soul.
So people are going to have to definitely come by, get educated a little bit on what everything's capable of doing, and I definitely have to have you make me up some tea. I was I couldn't see because, like I said, you guys were closed at the time. I was looking all through the window, and now you tell me that was loose leaf. I am so excited about that. So quickly, what do you ladies have planned for the new year? We've been pretty much trying to give people an idea of some of the things they can do to go into 2019 on a healthier note. So what do you have planned?
Coming into the new year, we're introducing our 365 cleanse, which is 365 days of intentional living, basically. It will involve some physiological components. We'll focus on cleansing the colon in the first quarter of the year. We'll move to the kidneys, then to the liver and the lymph and blood. There is an order of detoxing that is that can eliminate the discomfort that comes with detoxing. And you want to make sure that your excretory system, your digestive system, and your urinary output is where it should be, so you're not overtaxing those organs. So we will focus on cleansing that stuff first and then getting to some more deeper level cleansing. But it's really about releasing any barriers to consciousness that will allow us to tap into our own innate ability and knowledge in creating our own pathways to healing. No dogma, just helping people to be knowledgeable about or to be aware of the things that they're currently doing that may not be supportive of health.
Well, thank you both. It's been awesome talking to you, and best of luck to you in the new year.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Meshika Stewart and Angela Mallett, they are the founders of Honeybee Sage Wellness and Apothecary. You can go to their website at honeybeesage.com or give them a call at 414-666-4353. That's going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams, as always. Thank you for watching, and I do hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues, Milwaukee. Have a great day and a Happy New Year.